excited are you to have your name with these big caliber actors?
Ooh. I literally, like, it's been kind of like a pinch me moment all year. Like when I finally got to announce it last July, I was just like, what is happening right now? I'm so honored. I'm so lucky because you don't know, when you're gonna book a job. I feel like with acting, it's just, when is this going to happen? It's also very catch-22 because I'm new to the industry. And so you have to have someone to take a chance on you. But they're not going to take a chance on you unless you've acted before and they can see you're real. But if you haven't acted before, then they don't want to take a chance on you. So it's like very hard to get that like first, huge step towards it. But Richard Hughes did that. He's the director for the film. And he was amazing and so kind and made me feel so welcome because I was and I am the newbie of the film.
Well, let's start by asking you, what was it about the story that attracted you as being new and the scripts? I mean, there had to be something that totally won you over besides the cast.
I mean, for me, like I'm pretty much a hopeless romantic. So being able to be like the love story in the film, like that was always something I was really excited to do and showcase and be filmed in that way was really special. It's also it's multiple stories in one script, and that's what I love about it. There's so many lives are being intertwined, but then it all, makes sense and mends so perfectly at the end. And I truly, like, not to spoil it, but it has a happy ending. You feel good at the end of this film. And I want to make sure to do films that, like, make you feel good at the end. Cause I do, as much as stories are so important, I think, I am here to entertain, this is the entertainment industry. So having that feel good emotion is important to me as well. But the girl, like Lexis, my character, I felt very called to her, first of all, because I was like, her name's what? That was so weird, the synchronicity of it. I felt like, okay, this is probably my role because this is hysterical, of course. And we're very similar. She has a really open heart. She's grounded. She has a good head on her shoulders. She came from a different life events. She kind of went down like a darker path because she didn't have people there to support her. So I really dove into that story and then how I would feel being placed in that situation. So I grew very close to her and I understood her like very, very quickly.
Character, it's a lot about protecting herself, like she's carrying a weapon, and survival.
Yeah, survival mode was the main event for her, but she's like learned to, I feel like when you live in a type of scenario for a very long time, our biggest talent as humans is our ability to adapt. So she's just adapted to the situation that she was put into. And then she also was she disassociated from it, a lot of it, because it was really hard to deal with, especially once Mojean comes into her life and they fall in love. She's terrified, she's terrified for his life. She's terrified for her life. She knows that the woman who's, practically raised her is putting the person she loves in danger. So there's a lot of like mixed emotions, and she has to choose at the end, is she going to change her life and turn it around, or is she going to follow the person that's, given her life so far? She had to make some big decisions. We had to make some very big decisions.
And you were pretty kick-ass. I mean, you're huge key for the ending.
Yeah, no, I mean, it truly like it follows so many storylines, but at the end, me and Alexis and Stray are the ones who, continue their lives in a better fashion and choose happier paths. So it's just amazing to be a part of a thriller that doesn't like make you feel like crap at the end. It's like, oh, okay, like this is good. The story ended, like the people we cared about are safe. So I love that. And I was, it's crazy to have such a big role in such a major film. I was like, what is happening right now?
Like you say, there's different stories and plots, but one message that I really liked, Antonio's, repetition as playing Cuda, is the need to find our place in this world.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's like the overarching story for everyone in the film. And I think that's what's so beautiful about it, is like you meet all of these people throughout the film and you see that we're just trying to find our place and our belonging and our family. And like, that's another, lesson from this movie is like, your family can come from places that you never thought they would come from. And that's what happens in the film. You know, we build like a family, and it's beautiful.
Speaking of family, can you talk a little bit about your wellness community? That's another family.
Yeah, warriors. I mean, for me, I acting is like the passion, right? It's what I love to do, and it gives me such an amazing high, and it makes me so happy. And warriors is more so like my purpose. It grounds me. It teaches me. I'm a mentor, but also a student to the girls. It's a to give you a brief, it's an online wellness community. We've worked with over 10,000 girls. I mentor them every week. I have a call with them on Friday. My co-founder, who's also my sister, she works with them closely, whether it's like breath work, yoga. We do, you know, she's a writer, so she helps them with their writing. And we just, you know, I was homeschooled, so I saw the education system from the outside in, and kind of what it was lacking, and what the tools that I've learned in life and just like living were so much more valuable. And I think that's kind of what school doesn't give, is those like life experiences that really is like your teachers. You know, life is your teacher. And so I wanted to bring together, you know, all of the things that I do to ground myself, whether it is mindfulness or manifestation, or, you know, nervous system regulation, even to like financial education and investing in credit cards. Like, I just want to kind of fill in the gaps that I think school's not servicing, because, you know, it doesn't I always say, like, it doesn't matter how many people hear your voice if you don't know what it stands for. And so that's kind of like the foundation work that I give them, is like, you know, we build self-awareness so that we can make better decisions for the future versions of ourselves. And like, that is the foundation of it. So giving them tools, journal prompts, different teachers come on, and we just hope to keep building it out. But it really is like, it's where I know who I am, right? I feel like with Hollywood and the glitz and the glamour, it's like, it's really fun, and I'm honored to be able to be a part of it. But this grounds me so that I can be the person I want to be in the entertainment industry. So it kind of gives me the best of both worlds.
Well, congratulations. Not many people find that balance, and you found it. And congratulations on your fall 2022 collection campaign for Victoria's Secret.
Oh, thank you. That was another like, what is happening? That was amazing. I mean, I feel like they, I wouldn't have the life I would have today if it wasn't for Victoria's Secret, to be honest. Like, I remember like 11 years old, 10 years old, being like, these girls, like the energy that they're giving, like whatever this is, like I want to portray in my own way, in my own life. And so they were like the first kind of like arrow pointing in a certain direction. So it's been so surreal. Like, I haven't gone to the store yet, but I'm going to soon, and I'm just gonna be like, like, how is this real? So very honored, and like the whole team was amazing at Victoria's Secret. So hopefully, like, this is just the first of many. So yeah.
Congratulations. Yes, I remember in the news, the catalog in the mail when I was growing up.
Yeah, those were like, I looked forward to those more than any like news gossip magazine. I was just like, the Victoria's Secret magazines every time they'd come in.
Maybe soon we get to see you with wings.
I know. Oh, that would be amazing, insane.
Well, we're putting it out there, so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Alexis. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Congratulations on all the great stuff that's happening for you, and I'm sure there will be much more.
Thank you so much, Nancy. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You take care. Thank you.